is 4:42 in the morning. I got up at 3:30 because you might have seen recently we sold the old black Toterhome, and now I'm about to get on a plane, fly to Grand Junction, Colorado, and hopefully drive the new unit back. Luckily, this guy doesn't live far from the airport, and he's picking me up in the RV. So, let's see what it looks like. Well, this is the new unit. So far, I rode in it from the airport. I think this is going to be a good fit. All right, we have secured the new mobile Bus and Knuckle command center. I really like this thing. It's got a lot of power because it's got the 15 turbo upgrade, which I'm about to do to my regular everyday driver truck. And we're gonna have a cool video on that on YouTube, so stay tuned for that on Toter Tech. But yeah, like down low, it feels like it's a little more laggy, but up top, the power is really good. This thing is geared super low. I think it has 488 gears, and it doesn't have real big tires, so 70 miles an hour is about 2,500 RPM, which is a lot. So I wonder if I could change the gear ratio. I guess we'll wait and see how it tows first. But Grand Junction, Colorado to Coleman, Alabama, 1,500 miles. A heck of a way to start our adventure with our new RV. Heck yeah. So this thing is kind of interesting. It has a dual tank. So basically they kept the factory like cab and chassis tank, which is probably like 18 gallons or whatever the tiny tanks are that are on most of the powerstroke trucks. But it also has a rear tank that's like 40 gallons, I think. So it's got like, I think like 60 gallons that it can hold, which is not bad. But it's got an old school switch, like in an old Ford truck where they had dual tanks. And basically when your fuel gauge gets down low, you just switch to the back tank, it switches over, and then it fills itself back up again. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but at least it holds a lot of fuel, so I don't have to stop a bunch. Because you know I'm a road hammer, and I like to drive a long time before I stop. In true me fashion, the first good hill I'm going to hit in this thing is going to be the freaking ski pass on I-70, because I'm coming from Grand Junction going over the mountain into Denver. So wish me luck. We're going to see if this thing's got the guts or not. Might need an exhaust brake if I pull in a trailer. I don't know. We got plenty of time to modify it. Colorado sure is pretty to drive through. Seriously, drives really good and pretty smooth. I don't think it's downshifted once since I got on the interstate. Got plenty of power. It is geared super low. Well, already ran into a little traffic. GPS says it's only gonna be about 10 minutes, so maybe it won't be that bad. Well, minute out of traffic. Look at how rowdy the river is. It must be through snowmelt. Like, it's crazy. It is not white water, it's brown water. All ski slopes. That means here pretty soon we're gonna be climbing for a long time and then dropping down the other side of the mountain. I don't think it'll struggle climbing. I just don't know what it's gonna act like going downhill. We'll see. All right, we've reached the bottom of the pass and they have construction, so people are going like 55. I'm still in 6th at about 1900 RPM. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully the transmission doesn't get warm, the truck doesn't get warm. I mean, it is 50 degrees out, so shouldn't get warm. But this whole going slow for traffic will not help us get up the pass very quickly or efficiently. So this 15 turbo is like very laggy off the start. I mean, when it's down 1200, 1500 RPM, it does not pick up very fast. But once you get up to about 1500, 2000 RPM, it really picks up the boost. Completely different than the 11 to 14 stuff, I guess. actually gaining speed going up an incline, up a mountain pass. I've never been able to do that before in a Toterhome, ever. Pretty sure it's sleeting right now. Didn't expect that. Don't mind me, just doing 70 up a mountain pass. This might be the one for me. This 6.7 Super C Ford F550, like, this might be the one. I might keep this one, put some miles on it. I have never been able to go up a mountain pass. If it can do that with a trailer, I'm done, sold. So the downhill so far is going way better than expected. There's this weird like groove in the pavement, great, and that makes it a little bit of a challenge. And this thing could probably use. I've seen people put like F350 shocks on these, like some nice Fox shocks or Bilstein, however you pronounce that. It does really good. So maybe just put some good shocks on this thing, and yeah, it kills it going up down mountains. We don't even have that many mountains in Alabama, especially not this big. So this thing should be perfect. It was great. Now it's sleeting, hailing, something like that. Getting all the different kinds of weather on this one. All right, so we just went up one of the worst parts of the mountain passes all the way to the tunnel. Never had to downshift. The engine got, a little bit above halfway on the temp gauge, like less than I would actually expect. But yeah, it just kept chugging along. I'd like to have some gauges. I have he's got a pretty safe tune on this thing, but I have no idea what the EGTs were coming out that hill. It was still over 2,000 RPM, so it shouldn't have been really lugging that bad. Did really good. Now we're on the downhill slide again. All right, let's see how this fuel level low thing works. Flip the switch over here to the rear tank, and then boom, she's full again. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm in Denver. Don't go find something to eat. I'm starving. All right, first stop. In and out. I bottled the elements so I could get my Neapolitan milkshake and some pink lemonade. Double some fries. It's raining. Well, carry on. 20 hours to go. All right, everything looks good in here. Back on the road again. I'm going to drive hopefully till 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Little life hack. Use a bus knuckle magnetic koozie. Keeps the milkshake nice and cold. Hope it keeps getting 12 miles per gallon. This is awesome. It's got a tailwind. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see it, but a whole fiberglass, plastic, whatever enclosure above the cab just kind of hops around the whole time you're driving. It's very strange. I got up at 3:30 a.m. this morning so I could be in Grand Junction at 10 a.m. I was coming from Alabama on the flight, and it's starting to catch up with me now. I might stop here pretty soon and give me an energy drink or something. Try to make it till 10 o'clock or so tonight. Give me a shower, sleep pretty good. But this thing goes a lot of miles. I still got 3/4 of a tank right now. So the dual tanks is freaking awesome. But I guess this will help me. I'll just find somewhere fairly cheap to get fuel and fill her up, get an energy drink, keep on trucking. Maybe up here. Come on, show me the fireworks. There it is. The random backhoe going down the interstate. I think I'm still in Colorado. I might be in Kansas. I don't know. It looks kind of Kansas-like because there's just like storms coming at me from multiple directions and lightning. And then there was a rainbow. I was looking for Dorothy and Toto now. That looks like a tornado. one trying to be made. The wind can't decide what direction it's going. That's what that looks like. One trying to start. No thank you. So this is kind of cool. When you turn on the left blinker, it's got like a little camera on the side, you know, showing the nadir back there. And then you turn on your right blinker, it turns on the other side. Pretty cool. Just the nadir in the background, no big deal. All right, well, first fuel stop in Kansas. Fill up the factor tank first. Then we got another one back in the back. Get her all filled up. Keep on trucking. I got like 6.5 more hours before I'm down to 12 hours left. Well, stopped for fuel, got me some food. Now I'm getting a nice little lightning show. The storm has caught back up with me. Alright, so I stopped at a rest stop last night about 10 or 11 o'clock. Got some rest, and now I got about 13 hours left to go. It's gonna be a long day. Just a friendly reminder, I didn't bring any tools with me, so if anything happens to this thing, I'm kind of SOL. I didn't bring any tools on the plane, so part of flying somewhere to pick something like this up. But so far, so good. Toll booths that won't take a credit card are stupid. I don't have any change. I got a 20. If they don't take a 20, I don't know, to run through it, I guess. Well, that was fun. There's like 30 people in line behind me. They're all honking and getting all pissed off. And then kiss my ass. But put a 20 in. It won't take a credit card. Try both credit cards. Put a 20 in, and it gave me $3.50 back, and my fare was $1.50. And then I'm about to drive off and not get my $15. So they took my phone number, like that's gonna do anything. So I pretty much just got boned out of $15. Do better, Kansas. It's bullshit. The best part of all that was the lady in the car behind me got out of her car and came up to my window. It's like, you realize the arm's up, right? And I looked at her dead in the face and said, no way, thank you. Like, no, it owes me $15. I'm not moving until they fix it. People. Little update. I got 8 hours left. I'm no longer having fun anymore. This was a horrible idea. Alright, so I've made it on the final stretch. Made it into Memphis, across the bridge. We're about 3 hours of driving, a little more left. I am sipping on my favorite energy drink. It's the only one I've had so far. I had coffee this morning, so all in all, it's going pretty good. The truck's doing great. And this thing is the reason why I will probably never own another Toterhome. It's quiet in here. I can actually talk to somebody. If I wasn't in here all by myself, I can talk to myself, I guess. You can hear yourself think. It rides fairly smooth. So I'm impressed. It's done real well. Got about 10 miles per gallon on average, which is pretty par for the course on a Toterhome or anything like this. 8 to 10. So I'm impressed. So hopefully nothing crazy happens between here and the house. I'll get this thing all dialed in and ready to start taking some trips with it. Zaxby's loaded fries on a road trip. 10 out of 10. We are almost back to the house. 40 hours later, 1,600 miles later, it is back here at the house. So we can check it out, start doing some mods to it. I think I want to do some solar panels. I might do some different batteries. It's got 4 6-volt batteries. I definitely want to do some shocks. I think that'll help it out a bunch. Do some F350 shocks on it. But yeah, solid unit. Can't believe it. I mean, made the trip, no problem. Just had to stop and fill it up 3 times. So it's topped off and ready for the weekend. Well, they're definitely excited to see it. All right, now that we got the unit all home and settled in, I'll show you around. All right, so got the slide out. It's got one big slide on the driver's side, but got a nice full bed up top. This little part comes out, makes it easier to get in and out. The only thing that kind of sucks about these Super Cs is they use a F550 like cabin chassis, so the interior is not great. Seats, not great. Now what I would really like to do is to swap in some like Lariat or Platinum seats that have heat and air conditioning in them. I don't know how hard that would be to swap into one of these, and then do the same with like the Sync 3 or whatever they're on now. Change the head unit and everything, make everything really nice. I would like to do that. I don't know how hard that is. If you know how hard that is or difficult to do, let me know in the comments. But other than that, a nice little dinette, and this folds down, makes a bed also. And then this comes out, and there's an air mattress that goes on it that we had to get. Lots of cabinets, storage, legit size refrigerator. We got stocked with the essentials. Nice big freezer, plenty of space, because it's usually me, the wife, and 2 kids, and they like to eat a lot. So, master bedroom back here, the old king size, little his and her closets, TV, all that good stuff. Big window out the back. There's 2 AC units, one in the back, one in the front. Decent size bathroom, like the shower. I'm pretty tall. So having a decent shower is very important. And this one's not bad. I mean, I'm kind of tall, but it's not bad. It gets the job done. So it's better than my crapper shower combo that was in the old black Toterhome. That one, that wasn't very convenient at all. So the door goes back out here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Got the bunks, so I can put the kids in there and put a movie on. A little TV there, so makes it real convenient. So the good thing is I can take the whole family and then take my parents or whoever's helping film, nieces and nephews, film that weekend, and there's plenty of room for everybody, so it makes it really nice. So I really enjoy this thing. Hopefully we're gonna keep it for a long time. Got a full sink, oven, microwave, plenty of storage, everything you can need. Here you can get a better view of the mega slide that's only on one side. I think there was an issue with these. This is a 2015. The 14 and older ones I think only had one rail up top and one rail on the bottom, and they had issues with the slides. So these are kind of finicky a little bit, but so far we haven't had any issues. Goes in and out, no problem. But luckily the guy I bought it from like walked me through and told me all the tricks of the trade when it comes to one of these RVs, so that was super helpful. One of my favorite things is this sweet outdoor kitchen. So got my outdoor fridge here with the essentials, and then cabinet, little sink out here and everything. Got plenty of storage, got the Blackstone hidden there. So things set up pretty legit, plenty of storage underneath. Pull a trailer, no problem. Pull a Jeep. We actually just took a trip to the Outlaw race. Our first outing with the new RV. Hooked the flatbed to it with the JL on the back. Robbed the drop hitch off of my F250. Try to make sure that would work. But yeah, dude, thing might get like, you don't even know it's back there. It might get half a mile per gallon worse fuel economy, maybe. God, it just pulls every hill just the same as it did before. Super powerful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dig this setup. I think the next test will be either flat towing the JL once we get that whole thing dialed in, or I might hook the big enclosed trailer to this thing and see what it can do. I'm only rated for 10,000 pounds, but I feel like that's just a suggestion, right? Got this sweet checkered flag mat from Camping World. Freaking sweet. So far, the only thing that bothers me about this rig is the window tint, or the lack thereof. But I'm gonna fix that. I ordered some ceramic tint that's legal on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. It's the same kind I always get put on all my vehicles. And I'm gonna tint these windows because it's gonna be way too hot in here with this fishbowl non-tent having stuff. Much better. Look at that other side tinted. It'll look good. Uh-oh, I'll let the door. Fishbowl, no more. Much better. And still looks semi-legal, so not bad for, I mean, I literally spent 50 bucks on some ceramic tent on Amazon. Like I said, I'll leave a link below. But some good stuff. Ceramic's supposed to keep the heat out too, which we'll definitely need when we're sitting for long periods of time at campsites and off-road events and things like that. But just a first mod I've done to it. Wanted to go ahead and take care of that. I can't be running around with something that doesn't have tinted windows. So we got some other mods to do to this thing. For one, the hitch is only rated for about 10,000 pounds. I'm gonna have to upgrade that. I robbed the drop hitch off of my daily driver truck. We're gonna need something else a little more heavy duty than that. I don't know what we should do. Maybe something with some load leveling, some sway control or something for this big old thing going down the highway with an enclosed trailer. It's probably gonna need something. But yeah, if you got any suggestions, let us know in the comments. Other than that, I like to do some F350 shocks, like I said, and a few little odds and ends here and there. But man, I really dig this thing. Stay tuned for more. Like I said, if you guys like this kind of vlog stuff that we've been doing here lately, let us know in the comments, and we'll keep doing some stuff like this. We're not going to quit the race footage or any of the fun stuff we've always done. And then also stay tuned for the Tow Rig Tech episode where we put a 1516 turbo on my F250 over there. And that's it. Thanks for watching.